So you want to lose weight, you want to shred, you want to be the absolute best version of yourself. Shit, you want to go from this to this. Well, to get started, walk into your kitchen, grab all the junk food, bunch it together, whatever needs to be tossed, toss it out, and whatever you can donate, go and donate it, and we'll get started. Too extreme. I'm gonna give you guys all the secrets, because there really is no secret, on how to lose weight. The problem is, who's actually gonna take this and run with it? I could give you all the knowledge by the end of this video, but you gotta apply it. And sad to say, 2% of you will probably apply it, while the rest just look for other videos for motivation, but never do anything about it. So how about we stop at this video right here and start making life changes? First, I'll give you these secrets, and then I'll give you all the steps to actually get into this goal that you've been trying to achieve for so long. Secret number 1, create a caloric deficit. Burn more than you eat. That is the first step. You must do that. You cannot outwork a bad diet. So you could go into the gym, bust your ass, but if after that you're just fueling up with nonsense, you wasted a workout. That's all I can tell you. You're not gonna see any progress. I see too many people that hit the gym day in, day out, and haven't changed a bit. And the reason is their diet sucks. That's just what it is. They have shitty diets. But you are no longer gonna have a shitty diet after this. So if you dive deeper into burn more than you consume, here's an example, okay? You eat 1,000 calories. You burn 2,000 calories a day. That's from breathing, sleeping, working out, whatever. What's that leave you with the rest for the day? You have negative 1,000 calories. That's how you create a deficit. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're negative 500 calories every day for 7 days straight. 3,500 calories equals a pound. 500 times 7 is 3,500. If you have a deficit of 500 calories on a daily basis, by the end of the week, you should be down 1 pound. Makes sense? So you have to keep that in mind. Maybe with your workout activity and everything in between, you're burning 2,000 calories, but you're consuming 2,500 calories. So if anything, you're gonna gain some weight. Or maybe you're burning 2,000 from activity, but you're consuming 2,000 calories. So guess what? You're just gonna stay stagnant. You're not gonna gain a pound or lose a pound. And that's what we call maintenance, which is a good thing because down the line, once you get to your goal, you will need to get your calories back to a maintenance level and maintain. Secret number 2, work out consistently. And by that, I mean, it's not, oh, I went to the gym Monday, Tuesday, then I didn't go for a week, but then I went Wednesday the following week. None of that adds up. You need to be consistent. Too many times we give ourselves excuses. I'm tired today. I don't feel like getting up. Oh, I'm gonna hit it twice as hard tomorrow. Oh, I got some important things to do that are a priority. What's more important than your health? If you're not healthy or you're not where you need to be, what's more important than that? Don't give yourself excuses. Power through. That's really what it is. If you are consistent with the gym and you create the proper caloric deficit, there's no reason why you can't lose this weight or you can't shred, whatever your goal is. Maybe you're someone who's bodybuilding, maybe you're someone who just needs to lose some weight, but at the end of the day, you still need to create a caloric deficit. Big tip I could also give you guys is early morning workouts. I am an advocate for that. Watch my other videos. If you don't believe it, I'm a 4 a.m. or a 5 a.m. or I get to the gym early because that's when I know everyone's asleep and I can get a good quality workout in. You need to set yourself up for success and make sure you're working out consistently. Secret number 3, surround yourself with good people. There's no such thing as bad friends, okay? There's just friends. There's people that support you and there's people that have values that align with yours. Anybody who's tempting you with nonsense, bad food, alcohol, bullshit, keep them out of your lives because they don't want to see you hit this goal. So you can do one of 2 things. You can bring your friends with you if your values align and they're looking for the same thing. But if they don't, then you need to focus on yourself. If you don't have support at home, you don't have family members to support you or whatever, seek community. You can find community at the gym. You can find a running club. So many communities you can build if you just put your mind to it. So surround yourself with like-minded people. Because if you're here thinking, I'm gonna eat healthy foods and work out every day, but the people you surround yourself do the exact opposite, how are you ever gonna get out of that? Exactly, you won't. Now that we got all the secrets out the way, I'm gonna give you guys 5 steps to weight loss. Step 1, get yourself a scale. I know some people are afraid to weigh themselves. Some people give weight power and body weight power. That's not what this is about. I'm not trying to have anyone fear the weight, fear getting on a scale, but accountability is a real thing. You don't know what you don't know. You can't just assume what you weigh. You need to see that number and you need to have a place to start. If we don't even know where we're starting, how the hell do we know where we're going? So get yourself a scale, weigh yourself, and this is your starting point. There's other ways to identify if you're losing weight other than your weight, but your weight's just an easy thing to monitor. But how else can you see if you're losing weight? How the heck do your clothes feel is a big example right there. How do you see yourself in the mirror? Still get a scale, weigh yourself, and do consistent weigh-ins to make sure you're on track. Just don't let this discourage you, but let it motivate you and let it keep you accountable. Step 2, get yourself a nutrition tracking app like MyFitnessPal, for example. These types of apps will ask you for your body weight, your age, your sex, all types of information. It'll shoot out what your maintenance calories is, and also it'll let you know how many calories you should be taking in to get to your goal. Disclaimer though, these numbers aren't perfect. The benefit of these apps, you can start tracking your food. You can plug in everything you're eating and you can see how it adds up. Because at the end of the day, you need to create a deficit. And how are you going to create that deficit if you're not tracking what you're consuming? So you need to know what you're eating and you need to control how much of it you're eating. Once you get one of these apps, you can see, okay, maybe your maintenance calories is 2,500. So you realize, okay, maybe I got to start at 2,300 calories and start my weight loss journey that way. These apps can track your proteins, your fats, your carbs, can monitor your water intake. You can see your sodium levels, sugar levels, all that can be monitored. And it's real interesting when you start tracking things to see what you're really consuming, because sometimes it'll shock you. You think you're eating real clean, you think you're real balanced, and then when you see the numbers, you're kind of surprised. Step 3, make yourself a workout schedule. Doesn't matter if you're a runner, if you like to go to the gym, if you're a boxer, whatever you like to do to stay active, make yourself a routine to keep yourself accountable. So whether that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, whatever it may be, but make a schedule and set a time that you go to do activity. Like I said, not everyone has to go to the gym. Not everyone has to be a runner. So many different ways to work out. So whatever your method is, stick with it. And if it's not intense enough, then admit it to yourself and step it up also. But the whole moral of the story is set up a schedule. Step 4, get yourself a step tracker. That was cheesy, but it's all good. Literally though, get yourself a step tracker. And by that I mean whether it's an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, or just a health app on your Samsung or whatever phone you have, there's ways to track your steps. If you use your phone, you just have to keep it on your person at all times and it'll track your steps. Is it the most accurate thing? No, but it keeps you accountable, which is the theme of today's video, is accountability. Being able to track your steps is very important because that's going to contribute to your deficit. So a good place to start is just monitor your steps for a couple days, see what you're averaging, and then increase that number. The less amount of time you spend sitting down and the more active you are, the more calories you're going to burn. These steps are working overtime for you just by getting in extra steps. This doesn't mean don't do your cardio or don't hit the gym or don't do your typical workout routine, but add this and make sure you are following it and increase your steps over time. How I lost a lot of weight, I started off at roughly 5,000-6,000 steps and I built my way up to about 15,000. I built myself up to where I was doing cardio more than once a day and all that stuff, all that jazz. But everybody's different. My whole point is there's things you can control. Maybe my weight isn't coming off as fast as I'd like it to, and maybe you're doing 5,000 steps. Guess what? Add another 2,000 to that and then see what happens. I'm a big advocate for tracking your steps. It's a great way to stop you from being sedentary. Step 5 is to follow through. You need to lock in, get a calendar, start marking off all your good days. Find a way to track and keep yourself accountable because there is no secret, like I said. If you follow these steps, you will lose weight, you will shred. It's just consistency. Surround yourself with good people, track your food, get your steps in, work out, and repeat consistently. And do not stop doing that. That is the problem. No one repeats and stays consistent. You will do it for a couple of months, little bit of results, not exactly what we want, we taper off. Which leads me into be patient with yourself. Sometimes your expectations are way too great, and sometimes they're not great enough. Be patient and take your wins. Every day you stay consistent is a W. If you're not going in the direction you want to go in, what can change? Do we need to increase your steps? Does your workout intensity need to increase? Do you need to reduce your calories even more? Do you need extra cardio? What do you need? There's ways. But how are you going to figure out what the issue is if you're not even tracking things and you're not staying accountable, right? So I hope you guys found this video useful. I want to see people hit their goals. If you like this type of content, comment, like, subscribe, reach out, let me know about your fitness journey, and let's get everybody to be the best versions of themselves. Until next time, peace.